Good evening and welcome to Angel Hour. And I'm Jacqueline. I'm a psychic medium, clairvoyant, and a crystal healer. And tonight I'm going to do some crystal healing meditation to help people to connect to the angels and to clear and heal your energy field. And after that, I'm going to do some clairvoyant messages where I shall be connecting people to their angels, their guides, their past lives, and also talking about which crystals are appropriate to help you on your spiritual and healing journey right at the moment. Before I do that, I want to talk a little bit about the crystals that I'm wearing tonight. So I have one that I love to wear a lot. This is ametrine. Ametrine is a blend or a natural mixture of amethyst and citrine. The amethyst is for keeping my energy field clear, and the citrine is for bringing in abundance and happiness, and it's very, very much an uplifting stone. So together they work really well. I am also wearing a piece of lemon quartz, if you can see that there. The lemon quartz helps keep my mind energy calm, and it's very soothing and supportive. The other one just behind it is a piece of kunzite. Now it's turned around. There we are, kunzite. Sometimes called the evening stone, because you shouldn't do what I did with it, which is take it out in the sunshine, because they fade in the sunshine. However, because the colour's faded, it doesn't affect the energy, and it's beautiful. It relates to clearing the higher heart chakra, which is above your main heart chakra and below your throat. It's a secondary chakra, but it's a really important chakra, because once you get this one clear, you can hold higher vibration energy. So it's vibrating on a higher level than the heart chakra. That's why I wear it here. And another one that I've got on tonight is a beautiful gift to me on my birthday a few days ago from a very kind friend of mine, Lynn Wilkinson. It's a piece of aquamarine, which is my birthstone as a Pisces. And aquamarine is very soothing. It's very calming. It's from the beryl family of crystals, and it helps me to keep my energy clear and just keep my frequency flowing nice and smoothly. It's a cleansing stone. Enhances my intuition. And earring-wise, I am wearing 2 earrings. One of them, if you can see there, is 3 little pieces of selenite, which is a cleansing crystal again, high vibrational. And the other little one just behind it is just a piece of clear quartz, which I've programmed to amplify the energy around my throat chakra, because the throat chakra is where I hear the spirit world and obviously where I communicate from as a medium. Right, so what I'm doing, setting myself up for the meditation. I put myself in a rose quartz crystal grid. On the floor here, there are just 3 big pieces of rose quartz, which I've made sure that I've held my intention to call in the angels of love and the higher beings of love to bring that energy through and hold me in it. And then I touch each crystal, so that each crystal in the 3, set in a triangle around me on the floor, is connected to the other. So intention is very important when you set up the crystal grid. Don't just put the crystals down and expect them to do the work without you having actually attuned them and set your focus. It's much more powerful if you actually focus and concentrate on the crystals that you're using. To keep me grounded, I'm using one of my favourite pieces of shungite. This is from Russia. It's actually a carbon, it's polished. It's from the bottom of a Russian lake, and it's very ancient and very grounding. And in my hands, I'm going to be holding 2 Lemurian crystals there with the points in towards my palm chakras. The reason I've got them pointing inwards is so the flow of energy from the crystals comes into my body, into my aura and my energy system. If I have them pointing out the other way, the flow of energy is moving away from me. Okay, so I want to power up and I want to have the energy coming in for the meditation. Now, just a quick word about Lemurians. You can tell it's a Lemurian because it has the striations or the lines, okay? And that has information which you can download, spiritual energy and information in the lines, encoded in Lemurians. They're one of my favourite crystals. Clear quartz is quite different. It's beautiful, but there are no lines on that. That's just clear quartz and not a Lemurian. Clear quartz can be programmed to amplify all energies and is really good in crystal jewellery and in crystal grids, but it doesn't have the wisdom encoded in it already, like the Lemurians. So if you have crystals that you want to hold while you do the meditation, just work with those. I've already called in Archangel Michael, and I've also picked a card, a crystal angel card for everybody watching tonight. These are from Doreen Virtue's crystal angel cards, and the one that came out of the deck was Appetite, with a very appropriate message, if you can see that there. Progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. And it's so important to cherish yourself. There's always going to be someone more advanced, and there's always going to be someone less advanced. That's not the point. It's the journey and how well you can do, how well you can follow your intuition and your guidance, how much you are prepared to listen to your guidance and your feelings and go with it, because they will lead you in the right direction. Okay, so I'm going to do meditation now. So if you would like to just close your eyes and focus on a large pool of white light above your head. This is being brought in by the crystal angels. I've called them for everybody before I started this evening. And there is a pool of energy waiting to be downloaded. So just allow that beautiful white light to come in and touch you on your crown, and allow it to come down through your mind, through your head, down through your third eye. Visualize this if you can, and just know and ask your angel and your guides to help you. And imagine you're breathing it in, and as you breathe it in, you are able to let go of stress and tension, and just allow it to flow down through your throat. And this is building your energy so you can connect to the angels that I'm going to be working with during the meditation. And the white light, the white crystalline light, flows down into your heart. Imagine that it's filling your heart, and there are beautiful rainbow lights coming into your heart and filling your heart. So much beautiful, soft, angelic, pure white light. You may be aware of angelic hands on your heart, on your shoulders, on your head, or your angel gently touching you as they channel this beautiful light down through your body, flowing down to your solar plexus, that's beneath your heart, and just relax. And it's a constant column, a stream of white light coming down now, down further into the area between your hips, the sacral chakra. And as you open up and relax, more and more light is coming in, and more angels are joining you. They are surrounding you, a circle of angels, some of which you will have worked with before, and may know, and some which are coming in tonight to connect to you for the first time. They love to bring their healing and joy and peace. And now just allow the energy to softly flow into your base chakra at the base of your spine. Breathe it in, let it flow down through you, and let go and allow the angels to step into your aura. Let them come in now with a golden light. Gold is the colour of high wisdom and spirituality, and is a ray that the angels joyfully bring through whenever they're present. So this gold is now flowing down, around and through and inside of you, down your legs with the white light. And you're sending it down through the foundations of the building you're in, and down into the earth. And imagine it's flowing through you, into the earth and into the ley lines, nourishing the earth, because you are the medium now between heaven and earth. The higher energies from the angels can come down through you, especially through your heart, down through your body, and now through the layers of the earth, down into the center. And in the center of the earth there is one angel waiting for you, with their wings wrapped around a crystal sphere of light. And this angel asks you to reach out with your hand and your mind and touch this glowing sphere of pure crystal angelic light. As you touch it, the light is flowing up through your hand. Touch it now with both hands, and it flows up your other arm and into your heart, opening the petals of your heart. Inside of your heart are many different vortexes or petals, many different layers, and as you open these and clear them, you can receive more love from the angels, and they will clear and strengthen your heart so that you can hold the love in your energy field. When you hold love, you attract love to you, loving people, loving experiences, and of course it's very healing and nurturing. So just let the angels work with you now to clear your heart. You might be aware of energy being pulled out of your heart, energy that's been blocked, energy that can now be cleansed. And now you're also standing in a river of white light, like a crystal energy river, as you hold the globe with your angel. This crystalline stream of light flows down you simultaneously, and you may begin to feel that joy. This is the joy that your soul and your angel are feeling, for they are able to bring this energy into you now, and allow it to wash right through you. Now you feel your heart expanding because your angel is placing this sphere of white, crystalline, pure angelic light right in your heart. It's a gift of angelic light that will permanently stay in your heart, clearing, calming and healing your heart. And they're giving it to you with such love and appreciation of you for doing this work and allowing them to draw close to you. For your angel knows your mission, knows everything that you struggle with, everything that's part of your potential. And the more attuned you are to your angel, the more they can help you, and the clearer you can hear their guidance and receive their inspiration. As we open up, they can draw closer. And now the angels are bringing in a beautiful, deep blue energy all around the circumference of your energy field. This is beautiful, deep blue, and it's a protective energy. It's also healing energy, and what it's doing is it's strengthening all of the areas of you where you may feel as if you need that boost. Just let the blue flow into you. It will go exactly where it's needed. It's empowering and it's strengthening. And you can imagine it now blending with the gold angel energy and filling your spine like a rod of light, blue and gold. Feel the angels upgrading your energy, placing this light within you. And just let them set it in place. For this will help you to upgrade your light and connect more strongly to your own guidance and stand in your own power and not be pushed over when people try to do this, so you can stick by what you know is right and not waver or become scared. Okay, so just let this beautiful blue flow right into you. And it's being anchored. And I can see Archangel Michael smiling in blue robes, and he's with everybody who is able to do that. Okay, simultaneously, everybody can be helped by their huge energy field and the massive amount of angels working on Archangel Michael's way. And now there's beautiful Archangel Raphael emerald green ray coming in. And this is to give you healing where you need it, not just on an emotional level, not just on a physical level, but also on a spiritual level. Our soul, our energy, can sometimes use that healing. Earth is a beautiful place, it can also be a tricky place. And there are times when we're tested on our ascension path, and this light will help you heal up any areas that need it. And Archangel Raphael brings abundance as well. So feel free to communicate in your mind if you feel that you need abundance in any area of your life. Do set your intention and do ask. Set that intention. And you are absolutely heard when you do this. You then have to follow the signs and the signals in order to make that happen, but you will be guided. Alright, so the green light is sparkling and coming down through your aura. Very peaceful, very healing. And it's like a blanket being wrapped around your energy field. And this is given to you as a gift and is permanently radiating now in your auric field, which of course attracts the same vibration from the universe. So it truly is a gift and an upgrade. Okay. I'm also being given the violet light dimension, like a violet flame of purification coming in now, and this removes any debris. Visualize if you can, pure violet light coming down through you. And this is being brought in by Archangel Zadkiel and the angels in the crystal violet rays. Good, okay, this dissolves blockages. And every time you do it, a little bit more gets dissolved, and this is how you clear and upgrade your aura. Let's work with that for a few more moments. You might also like to send it somewhere, or to somebody, while you're so connected. Imagine it surrounding, if you wish, somebody that you know or a situation in your life, and ask that the violet flame transmutes any difficulties and releases you from any old karmic patterns so that things run more smoothly. Great, and just visualize that violet fire burning up any dross. Alright, and there's an angel of peace coming in and symbolically giving me a dove, a white dove of peace. Yeah, she is holding the branch in her beak, and that's being given to everybody. A little bit of peace while you watch this. Angels of peace are very powerful, very gentle, huge, and very powerful. And I love to work with them and bring them in. They can set the energy of peace anywhere if you ask them. They can also hold you in peace. I feel that peace coming in. Alright, and the last thing they're giving me is golden orange, the Metatron golden orange ray. And that's coming down to seal and protect your energy field and to empower you to continue as light workers and carry out the work that you want to do and step forward as you would wish to. So Metatron is showing me a white envelope, and when I asked for it to be opened, it actually said make a wish. So what Archangel Metatron is saying is the angels collected here now are asking everybody to make a wish, and they are going to carry that wish right up to Source for you. Make that wish and send it with love and grace and appreciation, these beautiful beings with us. Okay, I've made my wish too. And great, the angels are staying with us all. In your own time, if you want to come back from meditation. Now I'm going to have a look and see who's joined us tonight and give some readings. Hi Cheryl Easterbrooks, hi Michael Wood, hi Rue, hi Gina, hi John, hi Delby, D girl, hello, hi Michael Wood, John Warner, hi Kismet. Okay. Well, the first name that I saw, I do feel drawn to, and this is Cheryl Easterbrooks Soldier. Okay, so let's see where I am with your vibration. What I'm being shown is citrine for you, Cheryl. Citrine is the happiness stone. I feel that it would be very good for you to work with citrine because I feel it would help you to get some of that sunshine and happiness back in your life. Okay, I'm also getting Archangel Uriel for you, and this angel supports you in feeling peace. He is renowned to be an angel of peace, and he works with the solar plexus, and he will help you find peace within yourself, because my feeling is it's been quite stressy for you, and that you could do with that little bit of peace and encouragement from the angels. I can feel your spiritual energy, and I can feel that you're very keen to learn more and know more and do more, but it's been a bit of an uphill struggle. I'm also seeing Archangel Raphael, and I feel he wants to come in for you on a physical healing level, Cheryl, and give you a little bit more physical healing. Do draw him in, ask him to come in regularly each morning, and ask him to hold you in his light for the whole day. I'm also hearing the word traumas with you, so I feel that's connected. And I also feel you don't want to put your burdens or things on other people, and you try very much to shut them out. Right, so I just heard the word in my ear, coaxing, and that was from the angels, and it's for you. They want to coax you into working with them more and listening more to your guidance. Right, so there's a bit of work for you to do on yourself, and don't beat yourself up, okay? Please don't do that, because every time you do that or think that, you're actually sending that energy to yourself. The mind is so powerful. I know that there's things that you're longing to do, and things that aren't resolved as well. And I feel that the things that aren't resolved actually have to do with you and family members. I feel that there's a situation going on around you at the moment with another family connection that's stressy for you and needs some work doing on that. You need to do some karmic release work to help both of you. I'm a big believer that when things come up like this, it's an opportunity, and this may be a pattern that's been going on for lifetimes, and it's now time to clear it. So never look on it as a negative. Whatever confronts you or is pressing your buttons in life is a growth opportunity, and you can help both people. By doing the work, you can release both of you. So do look into that, please, Cheryl, and I feel that will help a lot. I've got to leave you now, otherwise I won't get round to anyone else, but I hope that's been helpful. Okay, so hi Dee, hi Sarah, hi Sandra. Actually, yes. Sandra, okay. Sandra Waluka, I am drawn to you. Sandra. Right, the first crystal that's been shown to me in my mind's eye is amethyst. Amethyst for you, Sandra. And also, there's a karma that's being shown to me, and the karma is from a past life with you, and it's to do with when you were a man at some point, and the theme is not wanting to let anybody get away with something, and wanting to hold people accountable for their actions. Because you, I feel, were in the right, and it really, really bugged you that people were getting away with things and weren't held accountable, were getting away with crimes in that lifetime. So my sense is do some clearing work on that, because, as you know, karma from other lives will come through into this life in slightly different form, and I think that what is happening is that's coming up for me to tell you. Another crystal is fluorite. That would be very good, because until we clear the karma, it can hold us back. We don't perhaps need to invest our energy in holding people accountable, because ultimately people always are. There is a law of karma, as you know, that you know what you give out comes back to you, and you're not responsible for other people's actions. So to let that go would give you a nice energy shift. And fluorite, that's a nice dark piece of green fluorite. The fluorite, of course, comes in lighter shades. That's a beautiful, very high vibe piece of light fluorite. I'd recommend fluorite to work with, along with the amethyst. There is also pink fluorite and purple fluorite, and they all vibrate slightly differently. This is a very high vibe, and usually the lighter the colour, the high vibe is, but it doesn't necessarily go down very deeply. So the darker crystals usually go in deeper. Okay, so I'll trust it to your judgment to know which shade to choose when you do that work. But I do feel that will give you a nice shift into more energy available when you let go of that. Karma. I see you as the man in the past life, with a beard and very strong, and you were in charge. I can see a leather breastplate on you. A very strong character, and possibly in that lifetime you were expected to be in charge and for everybody to be accountable, you know, but this lifetime you can let that go. Well, the vibration with who's changing, because they want me to talk about the fairies around you. Fairies are nature spirits, of course, and they're bringing you inspiration continually. There's a little group of them around your crown chakra. Very, very light energy, very creative, and very chatty. Well, okay. I think there's 5 of them. I'm looking at 5, so do do ask them to connect with you consciously and beautiful unicorn energy with you. There's a lot of different energies with you. There's a lot of lovely light energies that you're working with. There's also quite a lot of karma that you need to clear, which I know that you will do. And one of the issues is control, which may well fit in with the one past life that I've given you tonight. So I hope that was of some use to you. Thank you for watching. Have to move on. Let's see where I need to go now. Hi, Christine. Oh, thank you for saying the meditation's nice, Geraldine. And straight away I get pink with you, rose quartz. Rose quartz. Oh, and an angel holding it. Geraldine, an angel holding rose quartz. And let go of ever worrying about feeling as somebody or other people haven't loved you or don't love you in the way that you would like them to, because now it's for you more about nurturing yourself and realizing there's an abundance of love from the universe, from your higher self, and that actually is more powerful. You are at that point, I feel, when you're able now to open your heart chakra so that you can draw in this unconditional abundant love directly from source or in by the higher beings. They will help you. And when we get to that point, it actually really doesn't matter if somebody else or other people don't love us or haven't shown us the same love back, because we just know that that's because their heart isn't open and it's not possible for them at this time. But ultimately, we're all on an ascension journey where we are opening to be in our own power, our own light, and in that love, which comes directly from source and not from other people. Other people isn't the ascension route. I hope that's made sense to you. And I'm just seeing like the woods around you, like twigs in the woods for some reason, and fresh air, and I know that that is good for you. Also, I'm aware of a lady stepping forward for you from the spirit world. This is on a family member level. It's a lady, and I just want to say that she would have been okay, so she's not a particularly heavy build. She's fairly tall. She's got brown hair, longish, maybe to shoulder length, and she was very gentle and very kind. I feel that she watched over you at some time in your life, and she was around you when you were a child. For some reason, she shows me like dessert, like a mousse, or not like a favorite dessert, and maybe making it with you when you were a child, like a blancmange mousse type thing. And there's sandwiches as well, so I feel this is a memory of a tea time that she's giving me for you. And she's saying that she's very present with you a lot, and you should feel her there. Okay, so I can't spend a long time attuning to her because I'm only doing snippet readings, as you know, but she has popped through, and I just thought I'd give her to you because of the great love and this very calm, patient feeling about her that's so nice that I wanted to mention that she's there. All right, so I've got to leave you now, but I know that she wants to put her arms around you and hug you. And she's wearing a cardigan and very down-to-earth woman, not high-heeled shoes, flat shoes she's wearing, and trousers. Okay. All right, so where else am I going? Crystal readings. Tara Amber, lovely meditation, but now I'm dizzy. Grounding. Focus on something like black obsidian or a shungite or even a numite. These are all grounding stones, and if you haven't got one, just send your energy down into the earth. And Tara asks your guides to ground you. And if you want to, focus on that earth star beneath your feet. That's what I do. And also the chakras below your earth star, as there are many of those, going down into the center of the earth, like the Gaia chakra directly below your earth star. That will help you get grounded, as will fossilized wood. That's another great grounder. Okay, because to absorb the energy, you need to really be grounded, all right? And as you know, you need to have that balance. They won't give you more light if you're not grounding it and absorbing it, because they don't want to make you dizzy. All right, crystal-wise, Tara, I want to go with, I'm looking around, I've got hundreds of pieces of crystal all around me. Yeah, okay. A nice piece of yellow calcite. Right, so this is one to tune into to keep your mental energy, which is on the yellow rays. Keep it calm, a bit like my lemon quartz that I wear. That would be a good stone for you to have. Even if you can find a pebble piece, it doesn't matter about the size. It's all about the vibration and the energy. And work with that, I feel, Tara. Help keep your mind clear and calm and steady, because I feel a great deal of sensitivity with you, and this will strengthen your mind energy and help that vibration to come into your aura, because as you know, that's the solidified energy that's manifest in the earth, in crystals. So that is what I needed to give to you, Tara. Hi, Kismet. Kismet. Kismet, yes, I've got Herkimer Diamond coming straight away for you, which I can't show you because I couldn't find it, but I'm sure you know what a Herkimer Diamond is. Now, the reason they want to give that to you is you can work with that with the unicorn energy. I feel that there's a lot of inspiration coming in for you, or with you, Kismet, and bring it down into writing or words with your creativity. And I do feel there's something very nice in store for you with what you're producing or going to produce, with your inspiration and your creativity. There is a unicorn Pegasus with you that's helping you. And I can see drawing and writing words around it by you. And I do feel that there is the potential to get something published and to have perhaps something that you do represented somewhere. So keep with it. If you're drawing or anything like that, keep with it, Kismet. And did I say a crystal for you? I can't remember. Gosh. Okay, the time flies by so quickly. Yes, I do, Herkimer Diamond. Thank you. Someone just reminded me in my ear. But that's the one for you at the moment. Yeah, that's what I needed to give you. Okay, so I need to move on. Hi, Maria. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Sheila. Yes, Maria Carlson. something for you. I can see in my mind's eye garnet, which has a lovely deep, because it's a dark deep red. It actually dark pinky red works on the very deepest levels of the heart, and it's to do here for you with self-worth and strengthening your self-worth. So a piece of garnet would be great for you to hold and to carry on your body. If you can slip some in your underwear, in your bra. I do it all the time, keeps it close to my heart. And gently and gradually that stone brings in the energy and helps to dissolve that which is not in alignment with your highest good or your divine perfect blueprint. This is how the crystals work. They're attuned perfectly to the light, so when you have them on you, they gradually bring you back into the right balance. They really are terrific help. So what they're showing me for you is light a candle, work with a piece of garnet, and call in your guide as well as your angel. All right, I know that there's a lovely female guide with you, Maria. She's showing herself to me, and she's bringing in such a comforting energy. She's quite tall, and she's saying, don't be lonely, this is for you in your inner world. She's always there. I'm asking her to show herself to me. She's actually wearing a robe with a hood, and she's showing me symbolically her bending down next to you and putting the robe back. She's just holding your hand, so I know if you ask her to come in and hold your hand, she'll give you comfort and healing directly. Right, now she's showing me a period around the Napoleonic Wars, because I've just heard that and seen it written up in my mind's eye. So I know that she dates from that period. This is for you to know, because with this information, if suddenly you're out or reading or looking at something and you see the Napoleonic Wars and Napoleon come up, use that as a signal to know that she's drawn your attention to it because she wants to come close to you. She was alive in that time period. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so that's something to help you and a step for you to work with. Okay. Yeah, Kay Tehan, I can select a crystal for you, and I know right away that it's emerald, and this is a piece of raw uncut emerald there, very inexpensive to buy at raw cut. It holds the energy of the emerald ray, of course, and that works with your heart. And I feel with you that you've been overshadowed by people, perhaps dominated at times, and you could do with using the emerald ray as well as the crystal. And remember, you can call on the crystal angels of the emerald ray for special healing, and also you can download a picture and print it off to hold in your mind, and your intention will bring that energy into you. Crystal solidifies it and holds it, but you didn't have to own the crystal, and also it doesn't matter the size. Working with that will clear your energy so you can move forward and allow yourself more time for you, they're saying as well. And also they're showing me that you're a very grateful person. Anytime you receive something or anybody gives you something, you're so appreciative. and that's just a lovely nature, a lovely part of your nature. You're very unassuming. Okay, so do work with the emerald, and I feel that's going to take you on quite a journey of unfolding from within. I think it's a good time for you to work with emerald, and as you work with the emerald, they've just shown me visualize yourself in a clear crystal, quartz crystal pyramid of high vibration light, and ask the angels that work on the ray of Archangel Melchizedek. Okay, Lord Melchizedek, the Ascended Master, also has angels, and he is of course angelic as well. The angels that work on that vibration. It's very good for you, very good. So do work with them. And self-healing. Self-healing is going to help you move forward. So you can call the energy in with self-healing, and you can channel it through, on your own body. All you need to do is ask your angels to help you do that. We all have the inherent ability. You didn't need to do any kind of training course. You can do training courses if you want someone to show you how to do it, or if you're particularly drawn to someone, or it's fun, or if you want to, but none of that means to say that you can't do it on your own, because it's available to everybody. You didn't need someone else's manual. It doesn't mean to say that other people can't help you, because of course they can. But direct healing from spirit and the angels is available for you. So do that. Okay, so where else do I need to go? Oh, Kismet, that's a lovely comment. Thank you. Hi, Linda. Hi, Deborah, Marvin. Marvin's asking me, is that for fears? But I'm not sure what that refers to, because that when I'm talking to somebody, I can't see the other writing come up. But transmuting crystals that are good for dissolving fears are amethyst. They are Lemurians. You can use a Lemurian, scan your aura, just stop where you feel it's the right place. Place the point of the Lemurian in, and the light that just bolts through from these Lemurians dissolves energy that's blocked. And any clearing crystals, just Google that. The amethyst and Lemurian, aquamarine. Right, okay, so that's new to me, says Isla Scott. I love Neumite. Great to know it's good for grounding. Yep, you can usually tell with the crystals, the darker they are, the lower chakras they belong to. So anything black, brown, dark red is great for grounding. As is just flint from the earth, stones from the earth. They don't have to be actual crystals. Okay, hello, Nina Williams. I would appreciate any guidance, please, straight away as I link with your vibration. I'm feeling an angel of peace wanting to come in and work with you. Now, angels of peace are very important, and they work through all of the dimensions, so you can have angels of peace that are archangel vibration, or they can be seraphim vibration. But as soon as you ask, the appropriate one will come into you, okay? Because that's divine law. You get the absolute right vibration come to you. That's what I feel for you. Yeah, peace energy. So that you can begin to know more where you're at within yourself. And someone's just said past life in my ear. So I'm going to look now clairvoyantly and see what they show me. Oh, okay. Straight away for you, I've got Egypt, okay, because they've shown me a pyramid. So when a past life comes up, there's something important in that life for you to explore that will make sense to you in this life and help you in some way. There's a direct connection. It's never random. When a message comes, it's important in some way. Okay? Right, I feel for you, it's on a very positive karma link with this Egypt, because I feel that you were feeling very good about yourself in a lifetime in Egypt when you were a man, very strong and just capable. So to ask in meditation for the positive karma to be downloaded from your past life into this life will also upgrade you, and that's so available to you because it's already learnt and is in your soul energy. You can ask for the wisdom, the strength and the power from any past lives to be brought through to you. And if you don't know where to ask specifically, just ask to be shown, or just ask for the help to come. And it may be that you don't even get an exact life, and perhaps you don't even need to know, but you'll still get a download. All of these kinds of things start to happen when you begin asking, because you're ready, in the same way that you have to ask angels for help and invite them into your life, because that shows that you're ready, and you're ready to work with them, accept them, and acknowledge they exist. The same way you can ask for downloads from your soul energy. Okay, your soul is so connected to you; it's already in your energy field. And what we're working on with the crystals is upgrading our light quotient. It's the ascension pathway where we're clearing our chakras out and letting go of debris and old energies, so that our soul energy can come down more and more and anchor more fully into our chakras. So basically, as we clear our chakras out of all the stuff that we have been born into with our family karma, the collective conscious karma, and our own personal karma, as we let go of this stuff, more of our soul energy can come in. Obviously, it's got to be the right timing, and if you find these words are resonating with you, then it's obviously your right timing to do this kind of work on yourself. Okay. And a beautiful emerald green ray coming in for you as well. So do think about that and work on that. I am just drawn back to that before I leave you, because it's coming from okay. Oh, it's being brought in by angels, green angels, that are very connected with the beautiful greenery of the earth energy. So do connect to the earth herself, because she is a beautiful being of light, and that the earth, the physical earth, is her physical body. Okay, so she's conscious. That's how we can work with her, draw the energy up. And remember, of course, that we are all part of the earth. Everything we have, that we own, everything that we are, our physicality is from the earth and nurtured by the earth. So she's really important to work with. We are not separate from her. We are very connected to earth. The water in our cells, the food in our bodies, everything, the air we breathe. We are immensely connected. Okay, so right. A.S. Olson is absolutely right, Caroline, giving the explanation of Lemurians holding ancient information. Very true, very true. Okay, the last person, Karen James. I'm hearing in my mind a Zestulite for you. So I've now got that can be clear or it can be opaque. I've got both, but this is the one that I am picking up. Very high vibration stone. This is the one for you to work with at this present time. Crystals change as we change, and we come back to some and then we pick up others. It fluctuates all the time, as does our energy field. This one is the vibration that would support you in shifting your energy and moving up a gear. Yeah, it's beautiful energy. I think what I'm receiving for you is that will move very quickly for you once you start working with the Zestralite. You're very ready to do a lot more than you realise. You have ability, I feel, that you don't yet know that you've got. So that's a happy surprise coming for you. A really nice note to end Angel Hour on. I'm really pleased that so many people have joined me, and thank you so much for tuning in. And as usual, I am back next Monday, same time, 7 o'clock, with more meditations and more messages, and sending angel love and healing blessings out to everybody that's watched tonight. Thank you. Bye.